Hello everyone and welcome to our coverage of the first day of racing from EWS Sugarloaf. Of course, the pro stage kicking things off for the last race of what has been a whistle-stop 3 weeks tour of Canada and United States, and conditions really mixed today out on course. Gloria Scarsi was the third fastest woman with a 3:55.32. Rory, big ride from this young rider.
Yeah, really good start to the week for her. This top wood section, absolutely treacherous before this rock drop in the open.
Yeah, that rock drop also very, very treacherous, I should point out. But yeah, we've had 2 weeks of heavy rain, or sorry, 2 days of heavy rain, I should say, at the venue, and really warm this morning and making it super fast going.
Yeah, cleanly over that double, going deep actually, landing to flat, but really finding the flow in this bottom section, and a really good time for her today.
This bottom section, absolutely fantastic. One of the best we've seen this season. So there you are, 3:55.32 for Scarsi. Really a rider on the move. And another rider on the move, the champ, Melanie Pugin.
That'll get the heart rate spiked straight out of the gate.
Yeah, and we've not seen the best of Pugin this season, the champ. Just hanging a leg off there, but maybe signs of green shoots of recovery. Just taking that middle line, actually pioneered by yourself, I remember, earlier in the week.
Yeah, this was really a return to form for Melanie. We've not seen her at this point end of the field the last few races, especially when she was almost unbeatable last year. So great to see her back and riding like we know she can.
Over the big gap jump. So 7th in the world, all right, not a bad place to be, but I mean, we're used to seeing so much more from Pugin. And I'm just wondering, is she going to be a rider that's going to kick on and really take it to these stages tomorrow?
Yeah, she very much lets her ride and do the talking, and today she seemed quite happy, and I reckon she'll be right up there again tomorrow morning.
Now, talk about big performances. Isabeau Courdurier with a 3:51.4, our fastest pro woman on track. What a season she is having. To still be recovering from that foot injury sustained at the EWS Valberg race, and defending from the front, getting the points rolling, keeping the scoreboard ticking over.
Yeah, absolutely. And Isabeau, definitely one of the most technically talented riders in the female feed. She's super strong at this stuff. Picking that little middle line between the rocks and using the catch berm after it, just really neat and tidy.
Now, there was a lot of concern about Hattie Harnden at the top of this one. She didn't weigh in for this stage. Apparently that arm injury she suffered at EWS Whistler has played up again. She's actually missing the XC Worlds in order to go home and focus on recovering to hit the rest of the EWS season later in the year.
Nice and clean over that double from Isabeau, and you can begin to see how big some of those
Look
holes
at those
and
ruts.
ruts are in the open sections with that soft kind of mud that's still left over from the last couple of days' rain.
Yeah, Isabeau means 7th last time out. She really had a tough time at EWS Burke, but could be on for the win here tomorrow if she keeps this kind of pace going through this bottom section.
Yeah, this bottom section almost like a pump track, and you can see how dappled the light is, just plunging into the shadows off into that left-hander there. A really strong ride for her. She was visibly upset last weekend, and she'll be glad to be on top again.
It's been a while since I really enjoyed riding my bike, and today, I had like good fun, good times, and it's a bit drier now, so I like the conditions. Not back pushing 100% because my physical is still a bit low, and I think, but everyone is tired after such 3 hard races in a row, so I'm just trying to do the best I can with what I have at the moment. But for me, the main goal is to have fun, so I'm clearly only looking for that.
Courdurier, Pugin, Scarsi, Shar and Barona. Morrison in 6th there, Ella Connolly in 8th. Now here we go, top 3 fastest pro men. Richie Rude riding for Yeti Fox Factory team, and he was having a good look at this top section, really, whenever I was up there today, paying real attention to it and just trying to work out, that's all right, tripoding's not a crime, I do a lot of it myself.
Yeah, he's got an acceleration that would match most supercars, so I don't think any stalls are going to hold him back too much, but really difficult to link these turns together. They were starting to blow out really narrow, but Richie, I mean, you think of the power he's got to get back up to speed, probably better than anybody else.
Very few places to get that power down on this stage though. Very busy, lots of rocks, lots of roots, hard to pedal, but here he comes over the fire road.
Yeah, just straight lining through those corners and squashing that jump right to the inside and then opening up that next right.
Great to watch. Massive hole in this rut, there we go. Another one here on this right-hander that nearly took me down.
Yeah, probably even bigger now that he's been through it as well.
Yeah, I think that might have been what opened it up a bit, but
this bottom section, almost like a pump track. You just got to link all these rollers and berms together, and you can see him gapping that rock into this final turn.
Lots of flat turns in here as well, actually, so it's not plain sailing. There's one there that can just catch you out if you take your eye off the ball.
Richie linking these together. Those berms will be screaming rather than him, and a bit of a sprint into the line here.
He won last time out, roared on by the home fans today, as he will be tomorrow, a 3:17.1 for Richie Rude. Back up the top then, the championship overall leader, Jesse Melamed, riding for Rocky Mountain Raceface. Melamed really on form at the minute. Spoke to him afterwards, he said he doesn't feel like he's riding that well, and he just wants to... He said he just sometimes feels like he wants to do a good day's work and it's not coming for him, but I mean, he's leading this championship, really. He's in the form of his life.
Yeah, and feet up through there as well. I think he said he stalled in this turn. Yeah, that's got to be a second there. He was a little bit frustrated about that at the finish line, but and straight off the inside of the drop, that's the first one we've seen do that.
So more than a tang from Melamed then, you'd have to say.
Yeah, I think this race is going to be really tricky, Rick. I think believing that you're going to have completely...
Oh, look at the speed of Melamed free here!
Breathing hard, and this is the shortest stage of the race as well, so you think how hard this is going to be on the longer stages tomorrow.
Not the fastest run today, Rory, but crucially, right to the inside there, crucially finished ahead of his title rival, Richie Rude.
Yeah, a couple more points that go in the favour of Melamed, which is great.
On his way down towards the line now. Be interesting to see. I mean, we've got a prime example coming up next with our fastest racer. Oh, let's just enjoy this.
I can't describe how committed you have to be to jump over that and land between those rocks. Just
how does he hold on to it? Back out into the open, down the line. So, not the fastest run today, second for Melamed, but he was beaten by Matt Walker from the Pivot Factory Racing Squad. Now, if you're a Melamed, are you happy as long as you're in front of Richie?
It's a good question, but Matt Walker, it seems like he's been knocking on the door for years. He's always in fourth, fifth. Him and Eddie Masters are almost inseparable, but what a result for him today. His first stage win in EWS, and it came on the opening pro stage here in Sugarloaf.
Yeah, we had to message him just to double check on that, but yeah, it was his first win. He has a GoPro on, but sadly forgot to turn it on for us, so 900ths off a second. He's going really, really well, and let's face it, no one races more than Matt and Eddie Masters, do they?
No, and Matt, big, strong rider, so that the rough terrain here, how physical it is in the upper body, I think that's going to suit him. Not one of the lighter riders, he's quite a big lad, but what a time today, and you know, great to see him get his first stage win.
Quite surprised, to be honest. It was messy out there, like super slick conditions, hard not to make mistakes, but I guess everyone is, so I don't know, just make the least mistakes possible and hang on to it and see how she goes. The track didn't actually change that much, probably just got more blown out, more rutted, but it was super fun all practice, super fun in race. Like, you're just slipping and sliding everywhere, kind of just like point and shoot, but instead of shooting, you kind of just squiggle from A to B. But no, it's a lot of fun out there, hard and quite treacherous, but that's why we love it.
Treacherous, and that is why we love it. Always upbeat Matt Walker, and there are confirmation of those results. Moyer and Mays 4th and 5th. Ewan Deneau up in 6th. Reese Werner in 8th. Well, that is it from our coverage of the pro stage here at EWS Sugarloaf. Don't forget, all the action from the full course coming tomorrow just as soon as we can get it to you. Yeah, he can't believe it either. Thanks very much for watching, everyone. See you later on.